Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
You know, more sustained now through the jungle, a bit more clear as well. Let's see what the final lock-in on the top side though with the Gwen. This is one of my personal favorites right now with, you know, how popular.
They can move to red. The problem is Blabber will be on Raptors in their eyes, but they're going to see him now. 2v3, level 1.
Strong passive, ludicrously oppressive in the first few levels, and Draven level 1 with Halo Blades also very, very strong. C9 smartly just going to walk away here.
A lot of times when you get invaded like this, you should, especially if you're a big AoE champ like Lilia, just immediately go for Raptors, try and get the level 2 advantage so you can punish them afterwards.
They come down to a smite battle. Perks and Larson.
Who's going to win this fight?
The rally lost stacks. Who got it? Blabber managed to get it. Trippy's getting burned down. It's disastrous for Rogue. Now the flash forward for Perks has got the reset. The 2 stacks. Hansama flash out. Blabber's not done, baby. Proc that Conqueror. Spin it in. Coming in. Knocking down. Goodbye to the Draven. Hello, C9.
Okay, yeah, we have seen Blabber die at level 1 Kdro. We have also seen...
Long have we waited. C903 looking faded. Group A. Overstated, Miracle Run activated.
I like it.
Blabber Tower Death also activated, but Perks little outplays here is going to try to find something. Firing back though, passive fully stacked. Blabber in the area. Rally with a deceptively large amount of sustain if you can get a few more Qs in here, but it's just going to be a trade back and forth for Poke. Blabber hovering around to make sure that they can't fully lose out here on the start. Perks playing with fire. What is happening? He's trading 1-for-1. Outplayed Larson. Now running away from the Lilia, but the Lilia's Proc Conqueror, and they're going to absolutely murder him. No.
The only real thing I can say behind that is maybe Perks was trying to bait them into some kind of dive with his W, because he held it for so long, and then when they commit, they're TP behind bot.
If Hansama gets a kill here, it's going to be big. He's got a few stacks under his belt. That's going to be looking for 3 and 4 on the concussive blow stacks. That should be Sven going down. Vulcan, there's nothing he can do on the Leona. Sven is going to now not make it out. Just barely. Vulcan now getting burned down, taking so much damage going down. And Hansama wants to trade 1 kill back. Hansama cashing in.
This is huge for Rogue.
C9 still up in gold, 1k gold lead, and Blabber is still ahead in XP despite dying, and he's level 6.
Braum caught out. They can try to mitigate this stun, but there's just too many people there. Trimby, you're in enemy territory, buddy. I know it looks like your jungle, but Cloud9 showing up and taking him out. Now Hansama's going to be in trouble because they can go for an easy dive here on the Draven. He has Flash, he has Cleanse, he's got stay in the side.
It's 4 versus 1. He needs to make sure this wave doesn't crash. He has to play aggressive in the 1v1 and hold the wave. If this goes under tower, Hans is dead. He has summoners for the outplay. Vulcan's tanking.
Anyway. Vulcan can now go forward. He can Cleanse and try to flash his way out, but he's accepted his death. Sven going to grab that kill as well, moving for some tower plates too. This is disastrous for Rogue.
The other side of the map that Rogue now have the extra numbers on is top side, so Fudge has to know that he's the one under attack here. Larson missing from mid. They have to assume that it's going to be a big dive.
Drone warp. Fudge now running. Yes, Flash. Ulti now coming out, flashing out. Smoke screen doing so much work there, mitigating a lot of the damage, but it's still an easy dive for Rogue.
Yeah, good cross map by Rogue, but it feels like C9 are the ones that still have the vision towards the bot side. Perks can just fast push mid waves and they can keep hovering down. So Hans, luckily he did save his summoners, but he might have to use them here.
Hansama gonna have to run for the hills here. Sidestep and immediately gonna get locked up. Trimby is gonna have to run. He's gonna hide in the bush, tail between his legs. Nothing he can do to save his AD carry. Cloud9 are merciless on the bottom side. You called it out, Kobe. They see it. You want to play through bottom, that ultimate is just gonna shred through Rogue.
Definitely true, and I like how you brought up the synergies between the Lilia and Misfortune.
Odo? He has no flash.
Darkness.
They've got eyes on him.
Go for the auto. Can leap over the wall, but Perks is in the area. Has already burned the W2. He's going to go to sleep. Good night, Otawamne. Just going to get burned down. Rogue are falling apart. Cloud9 are just finding picks left and right.
Yeah, and I have to give massive credit to Perks this game.
In the mid stages is Vision, and Perks walks right through it.
Larson. Stun going to connect initially. Trimby is in the area, but all of Cloud9 now collapsing. They have a man advantage. Trimby has to flash for his life, but it looks like he's still going to go down. Can't even proc his own passive onto Perks. Now pushing forward. Blabber in the area. Blabber no ulti up and available, but can go for the big play. Inspired now trying to find the disengage, but he's already used ultimate, and that just means they can keep the fight going. Cloud9, they're getting so much in exchange for so little. The stun, they want to keep it going. It's a party on the top side. Rogue, we're not a fan of this one. Some unwanted guests.
Yeah, we thought they'd go down towards the bot side, but this mid-jungle support duo of C9 is absolutely everywhere. Trimby and Larson were only 2-man. Maybe they're looking for a dive. They have no wave.
Sleepy but invisible. That's going to be big. Does manage to lock Inspired up for a brief moment, but can't really follow up there. Perks now clearing the wave. They can reset for the tower dive. A bit difficult for Graves normally. Otawamne now using the ult to try and clear, leaping forward. Trying to block as much as he can. Inspired again in the darkness, but he is going to fall, trying to get at least 1 kill back. In the meantime, Cloud9 get away with everything. Perks blocking the last tower.
Transitioning pressure so well. They have bot push, they invade bot, they get a pick. They translate that to mid push, then they translate both to top. Here goes Rogue.
Fudge should be just stunned up here and taken down. Should be an easy kill pickup. Ulti coming across the backside. Can they give it to Draven? Waiting, but will not be able to give it over. Shutdown important there. Cloud9 on the opposite side will match the tower and a dragon of their own.
Big one. You see C9 overloading on top side. Meanwhile, they already pushed on bottom side as well, so you don't get that, even throw back there from Rogue. Here's the sweep around, though.
You're completely right, though. Perks pushed in bot, as we saw on screen, and he's moving mid now. C9 going aggressive.
Up, knocked down. Do they know the MF is coming? If he uses the W too soon, the MF now coming down. Can they make it out of this one? Blabber now stepping forward. Ulti is going to go in.
On the week 2 of old, because that has never gone well for us.
Can I just say, C9 is playing beautifully, right? No one's top, they're dropping top side, they pushed in mid, moved bot, this is a tier 2. Now they can move back to mid and take the tier 1.
Here is that since Cloud9 have the advantage, they get to decide which side of the map they want to control, and the objective timers are desynced. Dragon is up, there's nothing on the top. All of that damage and the long range of Leona ultimate does mean you can reel that fish in.
As long as it's not a 10-man sleep.
Exactly, you have to have the follow-up.
Oh, it's fired!
There we go, inspired right into the wall. That's going to be 3 members locked up. Instant wombo combo. Vulcan going to get shredded down, but Sven on the backside. Huge damage back! That Brahmi was useless. Largely, can they turn it back though? Fudge now in the midst of the fight. So much healing, so much sustain, but Rogue finally finding some kind of opportunity. Odawamne will be sacrificed, but it's something positive for Rogue.
Oh, inspired
For a comeback, and so they take one of the risky plays to try and find this pick, but Cloud9, huge.
If it wasn't already in control of C9, 9K gold lead, double Drake.
Sales of Hopium are skyrocketing. Now they're high.
Yeah, now they're definitely high. Rogue fans feeling low, but now maybe a pick. Fudge caught off guard. Unbreakable already used though. Means Sven again can just set up his ultimate and murder everybody. Perks on the backside. Cloud9 aren't messing around. They don't want to slow siege. They want to absolutely throttle Rogue. It's just running them down. Ansama, no room to maneuver. Perks gonna let him go, but it's out into enemy territory. Has to walk away from his own base just to get in on this one. And Cloud9, complete dominance from the level 1, snowballing it cleanly through, and now the Baron feels like the final nail in the coffin.
This keeps the group interesting, my friends. Cloud9 with one of the necessary wins here.
Yeah, Rogue had no wave clear, so they tried to get the fight. C9 just dived them. They take the win. 25-minute win for C9 over Rogue. They're looking for some KDA here, just trying to get some damage dealt, farm some numbers before they close out. That's a massive win for C9. Backs against the wall, you lose, you're out, they win the game.